The long and winding road that leads to your door.
Good evening, YouTube. Have you, what is this, month? No, this is Tuesday, isn't it? Tuesday night, evening, whatever you want to call it. I'm going to show you the time here in a second. And at the same time, I'm going to show you what this resistor that I've got the meter hooked to measures. First, let me tell you a couple other things. This diode pack, let me see what Bob wants. Alright, he was sending me a link for a replacement resistor. I basically went through, started out, and started checking resistors. I was bound to determine I was going to find something wrong somewhere. So I basically checked all this. Let's see if you can get this over this way a little bit more. There we go. This front row here, all these checked. I mean, they just about couldn't have been any closer. These are 5% resistors, and they were well into tolerance. They were only a speck out, if anything. So then I moved on back to the rear row, and checked these. All these checked equally as well. And so I was running out of options, so I decided I was going to check these diodes. And when I did, I found that CR804 measured basically open in both directions. Normally, when you have these diodes, they'll measure a voltage drop in one direction and nothing in the other direction. So these were measuring open both ways. And so I thought, well, there's a problem, because I measured all the rest of them. There's 4 packs of them altogether, similar packs. Well, I guess they're identical, but anyway, there's 4 of them, and all the rest of them measured around a 0.8, 0.9 in one direction and open the other direction. So obviously this one wasn't the same, so pulled it out and measured each individual diode. Now each individual diode measured roughly 0.6 on there, and open the other way. So really, normally that would be considered a good diode, but apparently these are not supposed to measure anything over, well, basically a single diodes. And so Bob got to look, and he said they could be replaced with a 1N4005, which 1N4007 will work also, and I have those. So I basically replaced both of those with the 1N4007s, and that should be fine. So let me get this text again. Bob's been really good to help me. You all know Bob, right? Anyway, so anyway, I thought, okay, I've got this far. I might as well go ahead and check all the rest of these. I checked this one, fine. Compared with that one, fine. Checked the pot, fine. So I checked these back here. I think these are 120 ohms each, and they were fine. So I thought, well, the only things I haven't checked are these big high wattage resistors. They're 0.56 ohms a piece, and they go from here to here. And basically, I checked this one here, and it was fine. And I checked this one here, and it measured, well, in the circuit it measured 43K. And I'm going to show you now what it measures out of circuit. Let me get this over here real quick. Here you can see what it measures. That's on 200K ohms, and it's measuring 103.4K. And there it is right there, hooked up. So I'm thinking it's supposed to be 0.56 ohms, and I think 100 and something K is a little bit high. And there you can see the time, 9:25. I've been in here a lot. Let me put this back on the thing, because I don't want to get the shaky cam going and Bill will be upset. Alright, back once more. Like I said, when I found that, I know that is the problem, the main problem, I should say. Those resistors are right here. Let me see if I can find them. I had it here a second ago. Yeah, these two here, right there. Let me get that a little closer. You can see it a little bit better. And there and there they go across. They also go to the center voltage connection between them. So this is going to make a pretty big difference, I think, in our output. So, and these are the diode packs that I was talking about. These are supposed to measure basically the same as a 1N4005 across. So it's like basically a 0.6 or so drop across them. So anyway, those have been replaced, and these will be replaced. Bob was telling me he could get it for pretty cheap at DigiKey, so I'm putting an order there for the. I got one for the for my power supply also. That one that's supposed to be like a 15 or 20 watt or whatever. Got that ordered. So anyway, that covers all the resistors. That was, believe it or not, that was the last one I had to check. So you always know it's always the last one that you check, but I'm pretty darn sure we found the problem with this now. I'm hoping that makes sense, because anytime these short here, they generally take out these power resistors that are connected to them, and that's exactly what happened. I thought I checked these before. Maybe I checked the wrong side, because the other sides are fine. But anyway, so that's that. Anywho, I just thought I was bound and determined. Like I said, Kylie came over this evening. I picked her up from school, took her to tutoring, picked her up from tutoring, and she fixed a nice dinner, bacon, BLT sandwiches, and macaroni and cheese and French fries. So she left around 7:30. I think her sister came to get her. And so I came back in here. I had been in a little bit before that. While she was cooking, I was in here checking. And even before I went to pick her up, I checked a couple, 3. And so, like I said, I was bound and determined I was going to find the problem with this. And I think I have. And I tell you what I'm going to do is, if this works, like it's supposed to now, once I get those components replaced, I will go ahead and take these and replace those with 1N4007s. These are matched, by the way. They both measured the same exact voltage drop. So I thought that would be better, and Bob did too. So anyway, that's good. I think we're good there. So I feel really good about this, the whole thing now. So feeling a lot better anyway. And so I think we will be okay with this. So anywho, that's gonna do it for my update on the Fisher. I really want to get this done, like I said, wrapped up. I've got more work to do on it besides this, but it's not really. It's something that's easy to do and just takes a little time to do. So that's something I want to get done. And like I said, appreciate all the you guys giving me advice on this and stuff like that. And I appreciate it all. And so anyway, that's going to do it. Let's see, we got 9. See, 9 something looks like. That ought to be big enough. You guys have a pleasant evening. Thanks for watching, and we will see you.